The California National Guard Stockton Army Aviation Support provided some heavy lifting to the U.S. Air Force 571st Contingency Response Group out of Travis Air Force Base.
We were assisting the United States Air Force. They wanted to move some people and some Humvees to a different airfield, and so we provided the motive power, the sling load expertise to help them get from point A to point B. It was good training for us, good training for them. Worked out for everybody, I think. External load's a little more difficult. You got to hover over it, stable hover. Get the slings on the hooks. Tough to do in today's winds, about 30 knot wind gusts. Up the difficulty factor a little bit, but we like that. It makes it a more realistic training mission for everybody involved. You don't always get to pick a day with calm winds when you have to run a mission for real. Well, to be quite honest, we are the only Chinooks in Northern California, all of California to be frank. So with a Humvee wing as much as it does, there is no other heavy lift helicopter that can perform that mission in the state of California.
We were assisting the Air Force with training on external load operations. So we picked up a couple sling loads and repositioned them to a different airfield so they can do their training exercise. It takes quite a bit of preparation, especially on our part. They were using all of our equipment, so we had to inspect all of our sling legs and our sling load equipment before giving it to them, and then we gave it to them, allowed them to do their training of rigging the sling load and preparing it for us to inspect, and then we inspected the sling load, and then we commenced with the external load operations. When I'm laying down in the aircraft, looking through the center hole of the aircraft, what I'm doing is I'm giving the pilots commands to come forward, come down, go left, go right, and giving them directions so that the hookup crew can get to our external lower hooks to attach the sling load for pickup. So the pilots obviously can't see underneath them, and the Air Force sometimes they have people stationed in front of the sling load, but it's hard for them to see what exactly the pilots need to do. So I kind of bridged the gap between the commands of the Air Force person in the front giving the hand and arm signals, and I actually give like a little bit more of an in-depth command for the pilot. And they follow me directly on their eyes and the ears in the back. They can't see anything, so they rely on me heavily to get the aircraft exactly where it needs to be to pick up the sling load.
So what we've demonstrated out here today is the ability to get the team and the equipment onto a helicopter and taken from point A to the point of interest, where they can then continue on with their airfield assessment work and then exfil at the end of that. Yeah, I think the key is being able to partner with the Stockton Army Aviation Unit was beneficial to both of us. We have needs we have here on the blue side that we can't meet with Air Force assets, and the Stockton guys had needs as well that they were looking to meet post-deployment as well. So a win-win for all parties, I think.
For the California National Guard, this is Master Sergeant David Loeffler.